Hi, I'm Roxana from VP State, and in this video I will show how to add new listings in the WPRentals theme. In this video I will show the process of adding new listings. You will learn how to manage the fields in the submission form and the theme options that you need to check before starting the submission process. In the submission process, you'll have two pages, the one for add new listings and the one for edit. These pages are created in admin pages. Both pages cannot be edited with Elementor and both have a specific template assigned. The add new listing page will have user dashboard submit step 1 template and the edit listing page will have user dashboard edit template. The pages will be imported along with the demo content, and if you do not import a demo, you will need to manually create them. In the submission form, you will have 7 sections, each with specific fields and details. The fields in each section are managed from theme options, and first you will need to choose the fields that you want to display in the submission form. For that, you will need to go to WPRentals theme options, add listing page and payment settings, listing submission form. In the first option, you will need to select the fields that will show in the submission form. At this moment, I have selected all, and in the second field you can select only the fields that you need to be mandatory. The fields selected as mandatory need to be selected first to show in the submission form. I will go back to the submission form. The first step is description. You can add title. Next you'll have category, and listed in room type you'll have 2 fields. These are the listing taxonomies. In the list of fields they are main and second category, and you can manage them from listing bookings and more, listing categories and listing types. We have a dedicated video tutorial that will explain in detail how to manage listing taxonomies. So I will go back to the submission form. I will select here 2 random values. The values selected here can be used in the theme in properties lists to filter properties by categories. They can also be included in advanced search. Will show in properties lists, and you can filter lists by categories. Depending on the listing card that you choose, the values can be shown in the cards, and they will also show in the listing page. Going back to the submission form, the labels for these 2 fields can be managed from theme options. You will need to go back to the listing submission form, and here you will have options to add new labels for the main and secondary fields. I will add new labels to show how this works. I will save changes. And now on front end, I will have the labels that I just added in theme options. Next, you'll have the guest number. The guest number is a field that you cannot disable from theme options as shown for categories. You will not find it in this section, but by going to booking configuration, guest selector section, you can enable or disable the guest dropdown in the submission form. By setting no, the guest will not show in the submission form. Along with the guest number, you will also have options like children, allow guest above capacity, and maximum extra guest. These fields can be selected from the listing submission form. They are do not consider children as guests, and maximum extra guest above capacity. We also have a dedicated video tutorial that will explain in detail how to manage guest option for your bookings. The number of guests shown in this dropdown can be managed from theme options. Guest selector settings, you need to set the enable advanced guest control option to no. Change here the maximum guest number, change it back depending on the option that you will choose for guests, and save changes. In the submission form, you will have the number set in theme options as maximum number of guests, and here you will need to select the guests that you want. If you want for children between ages 2 and 12 to not be charged, you need to check this option. Also, if you allow guest above capacity, you can tick this option, and here you can add the maximum extra guest above capacity number. Next, you'll have city, area, and country. In theme options, you'll have control over city and area, and the country field will show depending on your location options for the city field. We have dedicated video tutorials that will explain the existing options for the city field. You'll have the option to use drop downs as we have it set right now, but you can also use Google or OpenStreet autocomplete or the theme autocomplete. Next you will have the property description field. Here you can add text with the details of your listing. The property description label can be also managed from theme options. Here you can add a different label than the default one, and once you save changes on front end, the new label will show. Going further, next you'll have the affiliate link field. If you do not want to manage bookings in the WPRentals theme, then you can add here the link of a different platform like Airbnb or something else. In the listing page, when the book now button will be pressed, the guest will be redirected to the link added here. This field can also be managed from theme options. If you do not want it displayed in your submission form, you just need to deselect it here. Going further, you'll have private notes. The text added here will be available only for the admin, and this field also can be managed in theme options if you do not want to show it. And the last field in the page will be check-in message. The details added here will be included in the trip details email, the one that is sent to the guest when a booking is confirmed. In the description section, you will also have these two options: show contact form instead of booking form. If you tick this option in the listing page, the booking form will be replaced by a contact form. And the second option, allow instant booking. This means that when a guest will book a property, if this option is checked, the guest will need to pay for the booking to be confirmed in the same moment when the booking is placed and the owner approval is bypassed. These are the fields for the description section. Once you are done, you will need to click continue. In this moment, the listing was added to your site and you will need to press save for the details here to be saved. Once you press save, you will be redirected to the next step, which is the price one. In the price section, you can set all price details for your listing. You can add the main price and add a before or after label. The before label will show in front of the price and the after label will show after the price. You can also set taxes. You can add a custom price if the listing is rented for more than a certain number of nights. The number 7+ and 30+ is managed in theme options, and you can add the number of days that you want. The values are managed in theme options, booking configuration, form general settings. Here you can change the values. I will change them to show how this works. I will save changes. Now you can add custom price that will apply if the bookings will be bigger than 10 days or 40 days. Also, you can set custom price for weekend days. At this moment, I have Sunday and Saturday as weekend days, but you can change the weekend days in theme options as well. You will need to go in the same place, booking configuration, and here you can select the weekend days that you need: Sunday and Saturday, Friday and Saturday, or Friday, Saturday and Sunday. You can also set price per extra guests. You can also set the booking calculation to apply by the number of guests. You can also set cleaning fee, city fee, set a minimum nights of booking, security deposit. You can also set an early bird discount and set the day when the check-in or checkout will start or end. In this section, you will also have the option to add extra booking options. Once this option is added, this extra fee will show in the booking form and the user will have the option to select it. In this page, you will also have the option to set custom price per period. For that, you will need to select the period that you want and here add custom price values. The prices added here will apply only for the period that you selected. All the fields in the price section can be managed from theme options. Here you can choose the fields that you want to show in the price section. The ones that you do not need, you can simply deselect them and they will not show in the submission form. Once you save the price details, they will show under price info section. The price will show with the before and after label, and you will have all details added in the submission form. Also, the extra booking element will show in the booking form here, and the guest can select or not this option. Going back to the submission form, next you will have the images section. Here you can upload images for your property, add a video and a virtual tour code. These elements can be managed from theme options. The image uploader will show if the property media is selected, and you will also be able to enable or disable video and virtual tour. In the same section, you can add a value for the maximum image images that can be uploaded to a listing. I will add 10 and save changes. To upload images, you will need to press the Select Media button. You can select multiple images at once, press Open, wait for all images to be uploaded. You can change the featured image of the listing by double-clicking on it. This is the image that will show in cards. I have added 5 images, but in the theme options I have set the maximum number to be 10. So if I select more images, only 10 will upload. You'll have warning here that you cannot upload more than 10 images. And you can change the images order with drag and drop. You can add a video from Vimeo or YouTube. You need to select the video source and here add only the video ID. I will show from the video link. Copy the ID and paste it here. Next you'll have virtual tour section. This section will work only with iframe codes. You can take this from a third party and add it here. Once you save the changes, in the listing page you will have the images uploaded and the virtual tour. The video will show only on some listing page types. If you need the video to be visible in the listing page, you will need to go to Theme Options listing page and change the page type to one that supports a video. I will select Type 2 and in this case the video will show in the listing page. Going back to the submission form, once I saved images section, I was redirected to the details one. Here you'll have the option to fill in the theme default fields, which are size, rooms, bedrooms, bathrooms. You can manage the fields in the theme options. If you do not want them to show in the submission form, you just need to deselect them here. So I will fill in the size, the number of rooms and the number of bedrooms. For bedrooms, you'll have the option to choose the type of beds. The values added here can be managed from theme options. I will go back to theme options. I will go to listing page and under listing page text labels, you'll have type of beds where you can change the type of beds that you want to display for your bedrooms. Going back, you can fill in the beds. I will also fill in bathrooms. And next you'll have the custom fields. These fields are managed from theme options and you can remove them once and add your own. For that you will need to go to WPRentals options, general, listing custom fields. Here you have the demo fields, but you can delete them and you can add new ones. I will add an example. You can set the type of the field. I will add drop down with yes, no as drop down values. I will add a number for the order of the field in the list and save changes. Once you added a new custom field, for this field to show in the submission form, you will need to go to add listing page and payment settings and select that field from the list of fields in the submission form. This is the field that I just added. I will select it and save change. Here you can also select or deselect the custom fields that you want to display in your submission form. I will go back to my submission form. Now I have the field that I just added and you can fill in the fields that you need. The ones left blank will not show in the listing page. The owner will also have the option to add custom details. He can add here the label and the value, and the details added here will show in the listing page. In the details section you will also have terms and conditions. You can add here text for your cancellation policy and set the options here that apply to your listings. You can also add other rules. Once you save the details added here in the listing page, you will see the values under details section. Next, in the location section, you can set the listing details for location. You can set here the address. With OpenStreet, you'll have the option to select it from the OpenStreet drop-down for addresses. You can add zip, state and county. Also here, you will need to place the pin with the property address for the listing page pin on the map to show the listing location. The pin position on the map will be saved based on the map coordinates. So you need to make sure that both fields will need to be selected to show in the submission form. This can be done from theme options. Here you can manage the fields for locations that will show in the submission form. Going back, I will save the changes. In the listing page, you will see the map section here with the pin of the listing location. If you do not want to show the exact location, you can change the option in theme options. You need to go to listing page settings and change the option for the hide property map location until book is confirmed. If this option is set to yes, then in the listing page, instead of the pin with the exact location, you'll have this circle with a nearby location. Once the guest will have a confirmed booking, the exact location will show again. Going back to the submission form, next you'll have the amenities section. The features and amenities are added as listing categories and can be managed from admin, listing, bookings and more. Select listing features, and here you can add all the features and amenities that you need. Once you added a new feature here, you will need to go to theme options, add listing and payment settings, and select it from the list of the fields that will show in submission form. Also, if you do not want certain features to show in the submission form, you can deselect them here. We also have a dedicated video tutorial that will show all details on how to manage your features and amenities. Going back, the owner will select here the features that will apply to his listings and save changes. In the listing page, the features will show under features section, and if you want to display only the features that have been selected, then you will need to go to theme options, listing page, features and amenities, and set the show features and amenities that are not available to no. And once saved, in the listing page you will have only the amenities that have been selected to show in the listing page. And now we are in the calendar section, the last step of the submission form. Here the owner can block dates manually to show in the listing page as booked, and you can also manage iCal feed calendar to sync booked dates with other platforms like Airbnb or VRBO. To block dates manually, the owner will need to select the dates, add here notes if necessary, and click book period and save changes. This was the last step. If you want to be redirected to a different page once the last step is saved, you will need to go to WPRentals, theme options, add listing page and payments, and here add the link where you want to be redirected. I will copy the link of my listings and paste it in theme options. I will save changes, and now when I press save, I will be redirected to my listings. These are the steps to submit a new property and to manage each section in the submission form. This wraps our video. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get instant notifications on new videos.